Sorry about that. We got disconnected for some reason. I don't know. Problem with Streamlabs, but we're still here. So, anyways, I was talking about Duel Evolutions. Hold on, Duel Evolutions build for the White Forest. So his White Forest is. Go check out the deck list. Deck list that he has. That. So looking at that at first glance, basically having more spell cards than usual, so that it would compensate in this cell. He has 3 of this, 1 of this. Silva is on 3 copies still, and more on spell cards and traps so that he can actually use the effect of White Forest. So for us, we can check out our build. White Forest. I think our build is kind of okay though, not half bad. You need to rotate most of your cards here. So it's not half bad. It's either you run more copies of Sylvie and lesser copies of Rushia, but even so, this is still pretty good. You have your Searcher, you have your Toy Box. Main problem with this is that you're gonna have a hard time pulling out the right cards, but there's gonna be an instance where this cards or spell cards is gonna be, you're gonna draw into this spell cards. Very increase the number of this, Your control an illusion or spellcaster, so it doesn't really matter. It's not a proper searcher. It's not really a proper searcher. So there are going to be some instances where you're going to break into this, which is not good. But nevertheless, here. Still pretty good though. I mean, so toy box there. Set some monsters. Then you activate, set there. Add one. Which one is it? Settle in the field. Toy box. Add to the hand. Wow. It's not a once per turn effect. Amazing. This is a tuner. Right. also a tuner. This is also a tuner. They're all tuners. Okay. So I think Boral's out of the question here. No, I do understand why they're not even using Masquerena and Celine. So, hold on, guys. Hold on. So, that felt refreshing. All right. So, anyways, White Forest. Am I right? I know. So, we have the GIF on the deck. It just basically sends cards to the graveyard and gets a ton of advantage going into more synchros. Now, good thing and the bad thing about this deck is that we have Boral and we have Baron of Lore. Bad thing is that did I say bad thing? Did I say I said good thing? We have Boral and we have Baron. Bad thing is that we need a ton of materials on the field, which can easily be max seed and things like any other problematic cards, but nothing that we can just avoid. Anywho, and it doesn't really take up your normal summon, only just one or two, either way. So I do think that is still pretty good. Those six are jumping the crows. All right, never mind. Kidok. We'll special summon that. And there's some other cases where you might break into some of the spell and trap cards. That's why we need to increase the probability of getting a hold of your White Forest cards. But it won't be harder for you. So this one adds. This one is okay, this one adds. That's it. That's alright. Not this. Dreamsicle. And get a copy of that. Send one to draw one card. Sure. Hold on. Well, let's think this through. This is a tuner. This is a non-tuner. This is also a tuner. So 4 to 6. And go for 8 afterwards. Oh. That's a level 8. That's also a tuner. I see. Good. This needs to be back to the deck. Then you can go summon another one. You're kidding me. My gosh. What? Or higher spellcaster. Oh, this is the Beware Fudge. Alright, that was a misplay. I'm going for that. So this is one of the scenarios that what happens if you have White Forest. Right. They are level 2s though. This one here can sometimes walk out before the grave for in your deck. Also a good starter, so that's why this needs to be on 3 copies. This one special summoned, add 1 monster. Spell trapper from your hand. Tails. Draw one or go for and send one. I think draw one is much better. Draw one, special summon, field. Draw an initial card. Okay. So this spin back the cards. This one adds to the cards. Huh. This is a once per turn. This is a once per turn. Pretty hard for a deck. We already spell summon though. I see. If the spell trap card is sent to the graveyard, will this card here? Graveyard. You can spell summon this card. Then you can go into this. Alright. Add one card to the hand, and then you spin back one. This is a tuner. Spin back there. Special summon, then go for Baron the Floor. Not half bad. White Forest Synchro monster you control or in your graveyard. Return to the extra deck. Needs to be one of these monsters. But there's no White Forest non-tuner that you can use, so that's a problem. Let's go scoop that. Not so much. Okay. Dump, spell summon. I think this is way better if we have a copy of. Let me see the cards. You can target one with monster in the graveyard, target control, return to the deck. And if you do, spell summon this card. So you return it, and then if it is returned, you can spell summon this card. Okay. this isn't the one. Oh, you can send. Some that. Draw one card. Not really the best of hand though. I think we need to increase the number of spell and trap cards for this deck. But we don't want to exceed the desired amount. I think you can just spin this back. I think 1 and 1 might be a good choice. I don't know. Maybe it's increasing the number. No, it doesn't really matter. All right. Let's see. So we got one spell and trap cards. This is a normal summon. It's far better you go for this first. You got a copy of Toy Box. Got from there. Set cards. Did I just use the one that I have on the field? Still pretty good. Did I just pretty good hand. Toy box. This can't be Ash, so that's good. Just effect. Okay, getting used to this. Special send 1. Still normal summon, send 1. From your deck. I think this is way better. Right, Swirl Summon, activate, get a copy of Toy Box, or get one of those monsters. That's still pretty good. I already have that. I think this is way better. I think that's okay. Pretty good. Very nice. All right. So we set up the board. First, we can go for this, I guess. You already got the trap card. Set up one card more. Trigger, throw someone back to the field. Still pretty good. No. Add that. Nice. Add that. Still pretty good. Great. Oh. Oh shit, they already activated. You can do that. That's way better. Still not tuners, so still okay. Can still spell some of this. Have another body. Blah blah blah. Is this a tuner? No, it's not. Still pretty good though. Draw one card, still pretty good. Go for Baron, I guess. You only have one. Stupid build. Spin back. On someone. Use. Spin back. Very crazy deck. Very crazy deck. Still pretty good though, but not doing this perfectly. You have a good hand. At least I know how this deck works now. So at least we're going there. We're getting past that. Normal. Activate. Right. Draw one card. Okay, yes. I think Boral would be a good. Hold on. It's a tuner, right? That's a tuner. Grab back to hand. Needs to be a tuner. Okay. So far, so good. Add one card, press on one card, blah blah blah. Card. So far, so good. Right. Okay. Normal summon. Add one spell. Have one there. Cool. Activate. Add one spell, summon one. Send one to draw one card. Or you don't normal summon that. I think that's open. Oh, that's a normal summon. Shit. No. Force play this properly. Still inconsistent. Normal that. Don't have anything there. That there. Send that. First, then second. Right. Add more toy box. Toy box add. Sub cards. Back to your hand. Way better. Add to hand. And then we draw one card or just a card away. Activate, send that, Add to hand. That one there. Activate that. Then you can spell summon. Draw one if you want. Spell some other one. Add one spell card from your deck, from your graveyard to your hand. So I think Celine is not really the good choice here. Okay. Go for level 8. Oh yeah, Goblin Riders. Yeah, should have built that one as well. Oh my god, it's been... I still have a lot to do. So, what I'm thinking so far, as what I've seen here, Appaloosa is great. Like you said a while ago, Huno, Underworld is like a 50-50 choice to have for this build. And Celine is not really a good choice at the moment because you can just spin back your spell cards from your or spin or bounce back cards from your graveyard to your hand or field. And I think that's basically it. Those two we can just change it with another card. Boral Load, that might be a really good choice if we'll have another card that can link summon for a level 1. So that we can go for a level 8. We'll have an anti-Nibiru or Maxi or any type of hand trap negation. So, still pretty good. So what we can do here is we can go for this. This and this, I reckon. Add one spell card. Got Celine for Typhon. Yeah, I think that I was thinking of I am thinking of doing that as well. Then we can go here, spell summon that, or go for this, drawing one card. I think we can go for one card. Dump that, draw one card, trigger effect, use the effect, summon. Then go for yeah, we need to remove some of the cards here. So far so good. Establishing a board is kind of easy with this build, and you have a ton of materials that you can use as well, and you can just spin them back. It's amazing. Yeah, access code might be a really good choice. Oh, Typhon over access code? Not sure. We'll put that one in consideration. Typhon, well, we don't know what will happen in a couple of months or so because we won't get White Woods in a couple of months, I guess. So maybe if we'll know what format is coming in by the next month, then we can choose to either run Typhon or access code. Because with the current meta nowadays, Typhon isn't really that good against Yubel. It could be pretty good with maybe Tenpai. That may be a good choice, but let's see. I really need to install the offline version for Master Duel so that I can test this one out. It's kind of neat though. I mean, there's like things you can do. Ban Flam and Phantom to 1, and MD is already healthy place. Yeah. My biggest issue here is the Phantom, and it's really annoying. Remove it, they can just summon another one. So broken. And the ability to contact fuse is so broken. And you can't remove it because it can't be used as a material. So Super Poly is pretty much useless. 4 and 4. Go for 6 first. 6 tuner. What does this have? Another brain. 6 first. Then go for Barren Floor. Still pretty good. But we lack more. What are the odds we can make a level 12 here? So that's what will change. So we can remove Shen, and then what was the other card that I want to remove? Changing is a good card, but let's see. Tri-Edge. Are there any other good level 6 though? Level 6 Synchromancer that can extend most of your plays. Drawing one card. This might be a good choice. Going to 6, draw one card, gets you advantage. At least this is a little bit cheaper in Master Duel though, rather than Tri-Edge, because Tri-Edge is pretty much a UR card or Malong, but it's just spin back one card and it increases your or decreases your level. Wah! And let's see. Charge Warrior is a good choice because also Synchro Summon, draw one card. We have a lot of good choice. Level 6, there are a ton of good choice. Are there any good like or newer level 6 monsters that we don't or that I don't know about? Water Shimmer. Let's see. Come on, Dragon. During the main phase, you control the Synchromonster. You control the Synchromonster. Oh. Oh. Level 6. Hold on. Gut Savage, it can't negate with your. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah. So we'll have 2 more slots. We'll put Typhon in also. But do you have another good recommendation for level 6 synchro other than this that we have? My choice is going for this, but I would like to search out for other fusion monsters that can be scaled some to the field, because this can be used as a substitute though. And one dark or light. Hold on. Mirror Colonel Valdez plus 1 fusion, synchro, or link monster. Yeah, it could be a possibility, but you need like 2 extra deck monsters for this. 2 extra deck slots for this. And what else? Chimera. Where's the other Chimera? There we go. Oh. Just Coral? Yeah, I was thinking of Coral. So I think that's more effective. Remove this, because this is quite expensive in Master Duel, so at least we'll go for Coral Dragon. And also, you can discard 1 card and target 1 card you control to destroy. So at least we'll have a useful card to actually use. My big issue here is, oh, it's a tuner. No, we need to have like a non-tuner. This would be a pretty good card to pop 1 card, but we just need like 10. What I have as an idea is 3 level 10 synchro monsters, 1 or 2 level 8s. We have already 2 level 8s. Actually, we have a copy of Vista Star from Amertara, and the rest is basically like level 6 synchros, which is much better. Go for Typhon just in case. Typhon. And then we'll have the other ones here. So I think we need to have the Tri-Edge. Although Coral is a really good card, but this is one of the level 6 monsters that you can... that is non-tuner. So we need one more. We can go for Charmer though. Charmer's a pretty good card against Voice's Voice and Fiendsmith in a couple of months. What do you think? So my idea is maybe in a couple of months we'll have Fiendsmith after October. Oh yes, Access Code might be a good choice since we build up a lot of cards on board. 3 to 4. How many links does Access Code have? 4, right? Yeah. 2, 3, 4. I think simple enough. You can just go with Masquerena, then going into Access Code or SP Little Knight. How about that? I think it's much more easier, right? Then you still have your package for the White Woods. 2 tuner synchro monsters plus Tri-Edge Master. Yeah, I think you know what? At the moment, we can just remove a copy of Typhon, then add a copy of this, and then have a Link 3 or something that can grind out more. You know what? Let's see. Proper Link 3s. Proper Link 3s. There's not quite a lot. We can go for more draw power though. Eat Soul. A Cyber Sponsor, sorry. That's out of the question. What else? Can we summon that's not really locking us into something stupid? Elf maybe? Special. I think that'll be a good choice though. One good choice. Yeah. I think Elf would be a good choice. But hold on. You can check first for another Link 3 that's a little bit better. I don't want to use Unicorn because we have SP already. A way better monster. Not too much, huh? Yeah, I think Elf is another good card. Spell summoning back one of the White Forest cards. Or White Woods. And I'm not sure if when we'll get this. You don't have this one yet, right? Silhouette. Rabbit. Yeah, we don't have that one yet. Getting one continuous spell that can swirl summon to the field that can gain as an advantage. What are the odds we can have this on the field? Get a copy and then pop one card on the field. But it's just send, right? Send doesn't pop. Yeah, it's send. Yeah. I think this is pretty good if you're gonna pair it with Centurions. What do you think? Cut off some of the cards instead of you're using the toy box as a, or you're using the, what do you call this? The Peri's map. You can just remove this one and have a small engine for the Centurion package, and you'll have far better choice. You can side lock with Baron if you really want to be a. Yeah, I was thinking about that when I saw this. Let's see. I don't want to be like a very toxic person, but let's see. Let's check out some other cards. That is a really good choice, though. What else? Big Knight Fillet. We don't have that one yet. This one is a Spellcaster, right? During summon this card, return all monsters this card points to. Okay, you can declare one card name. Equal to the total ranking. His active piece declared. Blah 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 at your hand. Okay. Still alright, but no, not a good choice for us for this build. What's this? Grand Sofa Cord. You don't have this yet. Oh, we have this, right? Sebek. We have this already. 2 effect monsters. When this card is monster's card points to inflict battle damage to your opponent. The player that gains life points if during the battle stage, you can make it take. Oh, okay, you can make take each way. Somewhat of an okay card, but battle damage. Yeah, just go with Typhon, right? I mean, Typhon is the best choice for this. Don't have any other card that can help us out here. Access code. Huh. You know what? Let's just go for Coral and Typhon. I think that's way better. Coral and Typhon. More help going second, better win. More cards going first. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Because majority of the cards that I'm doing here is going first. And we don't really have like a good going second build. We only have one board breaker that we have. We can stop though, and we have like only a couple of cards. Ash, Imperm, and 2 Veilers. It's not enough. My idea is cutting off a copy of Peridy's map, but it would cut off some of the consistency for the deck. But going first, you'll always have a card that will be pretty much useful for you. Going second is gonna be hard. I was even thinking of removing this and removing this just to compensate for a going second build, just to balance out everything else. I think having a copy of... I don't want to have a copy of Forbidden Droplet here because it really takes off some of your materials, and you really need your materials as well. It is kind of a good card to have, or these cards are really... Or you can remove some of the cards here. They're pretty much useful though, and it's not a once per turn. This is not a hard once per turn. This is a soft one. So if you activate another one, you have 2 cards that you can activate, and then you can still use the White Woods to its fullest potential. Let's just go with Coral Dragon and Typhon. Coral Dragon and Typhon. Okay. I think that's a little bit better. But we need to compensate now for the going second build. If ever we're going second in a Master Duel scene, we need to have one of these. One of the board breakers, I mean. A good choice, or what I'm thinking of doing, is that having one-on-one with Sylvie and the Sylvie of the Forest, and then the rest we'll get another board breaker. I'm checking out some other board breakers that can actually help this one out. Hold on. Bam 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 bam. I think having a copy of Crossout would be a really good choice. Oh, we already have Crossout. Okay. Hold on. White Forest. Tell me what's going. Really, people are using this with Runic? Come on. Runic Whitewoods. Oh my god, these people are sick. If you're forced to go for a second build, or you're going second, I think having a second copy of Triple Tactics would go nicely, and a copy of Nibiru. But if ever we'll do that, I think that's okay though. I mean, Bishel's would be better versus Yubel than the toys, in my own opinion. It's not really the problem of adding more engines to the build. It's just I'm thinking of the proper ratio for this, because the White Forest needs some cards to discard for them to activate more of their effects, especially for the synchro ones. So synchros allows you to draw, allows you to gain more advantage. I mean, it's easy enough that you can actually like summon a level 6 and a level 8 to the field and go for an OTK. But the LZ and a copy of Estrella, also a copy of Russia and a copy of Sylvie needs cards to dump to the graveyard to gain more advantage, like drawing one card, adding one card, spell summoning one monster, so things like that. So the ratios must be a little bit more of a 50-50 or 45-55 type of thing for spells and traps. For spells, traps, and monsters. Bishels, if you add more Bishel monsters here, I think we'll have a little bit of a problem. What if we take out? That's why the best thing here as an engine is with Toy Box, because these can be used to gain access to Toy Box, and this Toy Tank can gain access to one monster from your hand to the field. And also, if this is sent to the graveyard, you can just spell summon this as another fodder for a Synchro monster or for a Link summon, which is pretty nice. That's one of the best benefits for this. I think the best variant for this is with the Centurions. Forget about the people running Runic with this. Those people are sick. White Forest Snake Eyes. You're kidding me. Oh god, these people. Alright. So far what I'm thinking what I'm seeing here in most of their builds is that they're increasing the number of Sylvie and adding a copy of Nibiru. It'd still be alright. Going second. So that is a 21-19 type of build. I think that's alright, I guess. And you can still consider the toy monsters as either spell cards or monsters. So that's still pretty good. But having a Nibiru would... let's just go with one Nibiru. Oh, man. You know what? I'm thinking of something here. The release map. This is both a spellcaster and be more consistent, add this on hand, or so the archetype doesn't really lock you into a specific type or attribute. So we're still good in going with another. We're still open with other cards. Nib is good right now. No one plays around it besides Yubel, and they only ever do it by accident. Yeah, that is a strong reason for ever using Yubel. I mean, for ever using Nibiru. So get this. What I'm thinking at the moment is like having Super Poly and then 3 targets. Since we were worried a while ago with regards to extra deck monsters and what to add. What if we'll add super poly cards on our main deck and then like 1 or 2 targets for our extra deck? Because what we thought about earlier is we lack, or we have 2 extra bodies that we can replace for the extra deck. So the Typhon and the Coral can be removed and add like a copy of Mud Dragon and Garura. Main deck, you can remove some of the cards here. And I'm thinking of what? So possibly you add super poly to I'm sorry, Hanu. That's the only thing that I know. I mean, man, that card is just so broken. I mean, they can't interact. You wipe the board with everything else. If they have a copy of SP or a copy of Appaloosa on the field, you can just wipe everything there. I mean, it's amazing of a card. And they can't respond. That's it. But my problem here is that, and also it's a spell card. So if ever you need 1 spell card to dump to the graveyard, you have Super Poly to have for your White Forest, and you can retrieve it back with a copy of your Diabell. So still pretty good though, as another good addition to the lineup. But let's see, it's still basically just a question though. But Nibiru kind of be a good card. So we have 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5. I think 5 hand traps is enough, right? At the moment, I think at least that's just pretty good. Or should I increase the number of Sylvie here? Sylvie is another good starter as well. You don't really need your normal summon that much unless you're bricking in most of the cards. But let's see. Nib is a really good go second card. Let's see. So what I was talking about earlier, you can either set this card as a spell card or you summon this and get a copy of Toy Box. Normal summon this Toy Box, very good advantage. Set Toy Tank and Toy Soldier. So let's say you normal summon this. Activate, send that to the grave, and then you get a copy of. You already normal summon, so this would be a pretty good card to have on the field. To draw 1 card. Tank will be spell summoned to the field. There we go. You can tribute this, spell summon this to the hand, out to the field. Use this, remove this. And then we special that, and then gain access to another copy of either this or the Toy Box again, which is not a hard once per turn. I would go with this. Hold on. Why am I activating Maxi? No, don't activate Maxi. Hold on. Now you're wondering what we can do with Synchro Monsters at the moment. So, we can remove 1, set this one back, and then we can use this for this. That, since you spell summon that, you send that to the graveyard, get 1 of your Whitewood cards, Whitewood, and then you use this effect. Tribute that, spell summon this to the field, trigger the effect, get a copy of 1 card. If you're trying to break a board, this is 1 good card as well for breaking boards. So that's still pretty good. If you're setting up a deck, it's still pretty good. So 4 plus 8, you can go with a copy of. Yeah, I think you can still do this. Hold on. Get a copy of this. That's great. And you can go with a copy of Amritara. Get the trap card that you need. Amritara will get this. So you need that. Special this. Send that to the graveyard. Special this. Since you got that back to hand, okay. Pretty good. And this will trigger in the graveyard, and this will trigger in the graveyard, getting it back to the field and back to the field. There we go. We have a tuner here, and this one is also a tuner, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's a tuner. Go for a level 8. We can bring back a copy of this one here. And hold on, let me go for Baron first. Baron de Fleur. And then we go for a copy of Jabel. Tuner, +9 tuner, go for that. Since this you use a level 6 Synchro Monster, you can bring this back to your hand. And that's nice. And we have, or we need to have White Wood Synchro Monster in the graveyard for this to bounce. So it's still pretty good. We have a level 6. Let's see what we can do with this. I think there is one interaction we can have. You can target one Synchro Monster you control in your graveyard. Discard the negative effects. Negative effects during the turn, right? Once per turn. Which is the other one that can spell summon or synchro summon. You can target one white first Synchro Monster you control. Return to graveyard. Figure spell summon one negative effects. Where's the other one that can spell summon? Hold on. You can send one spell control spell summon level 7 or lower Synchro Monster from your extra deck. Oh, this is a pretty good card. So summon one level 7 or lower tuner Synchro Monster from your extra deck for banishment. Activates a card or effect. Oh, this changes everything. Hold on. You can send one spell and trap card. Okay. This is a pretty good card. I mean, still a pretty good or a solid card. So what I'm thinking is 4, 6, 5, 5, 6. We need to have a level 6. Fusion summon 1. Fusion summon 1. Negate 1. I'm thinking of. I am thinking of the level 2 Synchro Monster that can Synchro summon during the turn. Go for Baron. Changing is still a good choice though, but here, yeah, it's still pretty good. Level 6, sure. Still works. Still works for us. Hold on. Spin this back. Spin this from the graveyard to the field. Although it's negated, but still we have a ton of advantage from those cards here. We end the turn. If your opponent activates a card, you have a ton of advantage already. So there we go. And no, I don't want to use anything. What's the effect of this? Draw summon white first monster from your hand or deck, then immediately you have to discard your souls, so you sing your summon one white. Oh, okay. Ah, hello. So that's why level 10s are pretty good for this deck. Chaos Angel, you banish, go for Cheng Ying, banish one card, you go for one banish on field and graveyard. Ah, yeah, that's great. That's a great effect. That's a great effect. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Negate that. Holy fudge. And then that's crazy, man. You bitch. Interaction. It's a quick effect. Wow. Level 2. Synchro summon. Flip everything face down. Pretty good effect. Upon spell summon, you change everything face down. 4 to 2, and this card doesn't do anything. Unless you can only use the effect one turn, you can gain 5 rand attack. It cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Pretty good effect. Pretty good effect. Wow. Alright, you just need... Super Poly doesn't do anything if you do, if you draw it off Maxi. Hey! Malong best summon of Queen? Yeah, I think so, yeah? I was thinking of that one. It's either this. This is very generic. This is an OP card. Silvera, I mean, flipping cards face down. Really broken card. Summon Malong as well. You can bounce back one card. Pretty cool. I would like to see more Kaiju support to turn it into a real deck. Yeah, same here, man. What else can we do with this? You know, I'm thinking of, just because of this, you have a ton of advantage with this deck. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it because before I liked the deck because of its effects that can, well, mostly with its artwork, but after a while reading the effects, I mean, you can have a ton of advantage with this deck. So what I'm thinking of, what is level 2 Synchro Monster that can help you out in Synchro Monster? This one here, Formula Synchron. So you have more interactions. This one can Synchro Monster. Spell summon level 2 or level 4. Go for a Synchro Summon. What else? This one can spell summon a monster from your extra deck, level 7 or lower. Still pretty good. And if you have this on the field, you can have a Baron of Lore, or a Sheng Ying, or a copy of Chaos Angel, which is not half bad. Now I'm just thinking of some level 7. Yeah, level 7 would be good. Malong, let's go for Malong first. Hold on. 7 and 6 are our choice here. So Malong, this card is spell summon. You can increase and decrease. This card is sent to the graveyard. Can track the face of the card your opponent controls. Return it to the hand. Still pretty good card. There's also one card that I am thinking of actually using with this deck. Where was that? This one here. I think this is a level 5, level 6. Okay. If this card is Synchro Summon, the turn player discards one card. It might be pretty good, but it is somewhat of like a 50-50 problem. Because basically, if you allow like a tier element deck to discard one card, it's this card, right? That's sent, so it's probably worthwhile. Problem with this as well is with graveyard effect cards with the current meta nowadays, like Fire Kings or not really Fire Kings, Snake Eyes, basically. Then you can also Synchro Summon with the effect of this card, so it's still a viable option. This card also has got me intrigued because it is very generic. You can use this one as a fusion material. I was thinking of a fusion monster that would benefit with this. I was going with this and this now. Summoning a level 2 Formula Synchron, and then going for a Mirror Jade. Problem is that if I would go for a Mirror Jade, I need additional cards in my graveyard or in my extra deck that I can send to the graveyard and then banish one card. So yeah, I'm just thinking too much about some other cards. So what we can do here is remove a Coral here. Go for what we were thinking about earlier. Hold on. Go for Formula. There we go. Or we can go for a copy of level 10. We can go for 4 plus 8. Go for 12. We go for Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon target our level 10. Go for Bestial Despater. But we didn't have any cards to banish, so that would be out of the question. There's other level 10s that are pretty good. Or we can go for a level 12 Synchro Monster, which is one of the Centurions. Draw one card, pop one card, which is another good viable option. I would like to see more. Okay, you need Albaz for Mirror Jade. Yeah, but the effect of Mud Dragon, where's that? This one here. So This one states, if this card is used as a substitute, this card can be used as a substitute for one fusion material whose name is specifically listed on the fusion monster. So, Albaz can be used for this monster here. And then one other synchro monster, you go for a Mirror Jade. Because that's the requirement for Mirror Jade, right? If I'm not mistaken. So there you go. But problem with this is you need to have another extra deck monster in your build. Just for sending to the graveyard to banish. But the ability to pop all the monsters in your opponent's side is amazing. Second of all, having the ability to banish is another good effect as well. But it takes up a lot of ideas to actually do this thing. You have to spell summon first, a synchro summon monster, and then you substitute this one here, and then you banish. You send one card to the graveyard just to banish. You know, it takes up most of your brain cells. That's why we're just gonna scratch that one out. So what I'm thinking so far, let's check out some other level 10 synchro monsters that would benefit us quite a bit. So what others level 10 synchros that would be helpful for us? Banish all cards from graveyard. This was similarly Black Rose, and this card seems something there. Your opponent activates a card effect that will destroy a card. Contribute this card. Negate activation, spell summon Black Rose Dragon. Not half bad, but no. What if we can also go for Crystal Wing here? Crystal Wing. Where's the Crystal Wing? Crystal Wing. Did I place Crystal Wing here? No, I didn't. This is level 10s. You can go for Crystal Wing as well. Throw something at level 6. If you have a level 2, go for Crystal Wing. You have does Crystal Wing need to be like a dragon or something? I know that you need to have a synchro monster, non-tuner synchro. There you go. So you just summon a non-tuner synchro. +1. Not a lot of good choice there. Well, there can go. You can go for Zolkan as well. Tribute one spell and trap card. Zolkan will be summoned to the field. The trap card the Whitewood's trap card or spell card will be back to the field. Set, trigger the effect, spell summon the Crystal Wing. Yeah, takes up more brain power. Seems like wishful thinking. I know, right? All the bodies it takes better off put it in apple. Yeah, I think that would be a really good choice. Yes, that is correct, baby. Then you go for this Black Wing. I think that's enough, right? I think we're just thinking too much, or I'm just thinking too much. Sorry. So, yeah, I think that's good. We have this set up for us. I think it looks good, right? Can you play Wolf Freyet? What's that? Wolf Freyet. Oh, this one here. Level 9. Level 9. Level 7 plus 2. We need to have a level 7 monster. We need to have a level 3. Aww. Close. But we don't have like any level 7 or something. And there's there's no proper level 7 synchro monsters that are good. If I can name a few, I don't have any. This allows you to normal summon insect or plant. Your opponent can target this for back, can target the Yangzing, monster, pop one card. Destroyed. How about this? Gains attack equal to the blah blah blah. Discard. The defense. Each time a spell and trap card is activated, you remove one of your levels. It's still pretty good though, but Dragster. Isn't it right? A pretty good card for a spell card negate. Other than this, I think we can go with this. Dragster's a good choice. Or once per turn, when another level 5 or higher monster activates a spell correct, then you get a village for turn. Activation. Once per turn, if a monster is activated, target one of the blah blah blah. This is still pretty good for a spell and trap card negation. Yeah, I know, right? Pretty nice. And it goes with this effect. Level 7 or lower. Tuner Synchro. I didn't see that. Tuner Synchro. It's not a Tuner Synchro. Sorry that I made a boo-boo here. Oh, that would be pretty good if it were a Tuner Synchro. So there's only there's only like a limited number of cards that you can use with this. Your opponent can target synchro monsters that do blah blah blah. You target the number of management cards at their hand. So actually, we don't have a proper card that we can target with Diabel. Unless we go for a level 6. I was really hopeful that it would be pretty good for us. But nah. That's per turn. Once per turn. This one here. Throw something like from hand graveyard. Turn, except double monster. I think your best choice here is a copy of this one here. Or this. Formula. Flipping cards face down. Really good choice. Yeah, I think our only good choice here is this one here. The formula. Battle of the Wasp. Yeah, I think that's the only choice. Can make anything with Shooting Riser. Where's that card? Shooting Riser. If this card is Synchro Summon, you can send one monster from your deck to the graveyard. There's levels. Blah, blah, blah. And if you release this card's level, starting deck with the monster with the same name. Once per chain during your opponent's main phase, you can quick effect image the cursor. We can though, but we still need a lot of materials on the board. But it's still pretty good though. I mean, and you can just spin back this card from your graveyard to your extra deck. It's still pretty good. Let's work with this. Let's this one out. Test this one out. We have Perry Reese map. That. Special summon that. That. Activate. Add this. Oh, Synchro Summon first. Effect doesn't work. Oh. Level 6. Add one card. Go for this. Add card to hand. And bring that, draw one card. Adding that. Still pretty good. And then we go for burn floor. Not half bad, right? I mean, this. You have a Vader in hand. You can still use the effect of Baron the Floor if ever that to be the case. And you have negations. You have Field Summon 1, another good interaction. Or another monster on field. Activate 1. So this guy. For that, activate 1 card. Enter field to the graveyard. And then there we go. Interaction. Send that. And then spell summon this. We're gonna go for this. I'll go for this. Pretty good. Trigger. Trigger. Amazing. Amazing. Set it back to the field. Amazing. You have a ton of advantage with this deck. We're doing great. We're doing great. And you can Synchro Summon as well. So 6 to summon another 2. Go for level 10. Amazing. Send this one. Little bitch. Not half bad. Still pretty good. Let's see. Activate. Banish one card. And then we go over this. Spin this back. Then we... summon. Then we go for this. So anything, what I know by far, illusion and spellcaster monsters you control gain 5 rand attack. Also their attack can do piercing damage and doubles attack. Amazing. Right, let's do this. Main page, battle phase. Boom. Amazing. That's it. Pretty good. You don't even need to use Burn Floor or Chaos Angels during the attack. This advantage right here gets you a lot. I mean, pretty nice. I like it. I like it so far. Can't wait for this to come in. But anyways, I think that's that's the end for us today, guys. That's the end for us today. That's the end for our stream for today. It's been a while. 3 days straight. We're back in, and we still have a lot to go. I do like the White Woods so far. They have a ton of good potential if they don't ban Baron the Floor and Boral. I think Boral's not really like the big of a choice. We can remove Boral here, but you know, Baron is more important, and then interaction during your opponent's turn is basically lit. I do love it. Hopefully we'll have this one by next month or so. So hopefully by November or so. September? No, we're already in September. Over November. November. So yeah. Hopefully by November. Anywho's guys, that's the end of the stream today. Huno, thank you so much for talking to me for the whole stream. My guy. As always, I can depend on you. Anyways, thank you so much for the people watching as well. See you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye.